everybody, and welcome to my first Let's Play of Pokemon Firered. And this is K Plays Gaming, so here we go. Anyway, this is just the basic startup screen that you get every time you begin the game. And then it's Professor Oak. Hello there, glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. Anyway, the same old thing. Except in this walkthrough, I'll be talking about pretty much everything you need to know to have success in the game. And maybe a little bit about competitive play. But mostly this is just going to be for in the game. And I'll talk about stats and all that. Typing and all that. So I'll just name it K, I guess. Let me make K. Because it's my name. K Plays Gaming. K Corvin Gaming. Alright, K. Right, so your name is K. Yes, it is. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. I'll just name him Gary. Not sure how that works, so having a rival when you're a baby. But, oh well. You don't question Professor Oak's logic. Okay, K, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon await. Let's go. So, here we are in our room, which is a pretty basic room. Except, anywhere. In any main series Pokemon game, except for, I think, just Diamond and Pearl. I don't know about the more recent games, but I know Diamond and Pearl doesn't have it, but there's always a potion in here. So I'm going to withdraw it. Alright. And that's just in case, you just need a potion handy. And this is basically, yep, this game is really directed towards new players. So it has a lot of helpful, like the guide. Don't remember how to do it on an emulator. Except the guide, pretty much the only thing that I use it for is the type effectiveness. Except anyway, we're going to try to walk out here, except Professor Oak is going to stop us. So it's unsafe, wild Pokemon live in tall grass. So we walk back to Oak's lab. And when we get there, we find none other than Gary. That's right. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Okay, so basically he tells Gary that he's going to get a Pokemon too. Except these are the 3 basic starter Pokemon. And Gary whines about not getting one, so he gets one too. Anyway, firstly here, we have Bulbasaur. Now Bulbasaur is very good for beginners because it has type advantage against the first 2 gyms being rock and water, since it's a grass type. And it learns status moves very early on. And the thing about Bulbasaur is that it's very specially oriented. Like, it has high special attack and special defense. So if you want Bulbasaur is a great choice if you want to go the easy route. Squirtle has a type of advantage against the first gym rock, and it has very high defense and special defense, making a terrific wall. And Charmander is very fast, and it has very high special attack, or Charizard I should say. And it also gets a subtyping of flying, which is very helpful for stab moves like wing attack or aerialist or anything like that. And Bulbasaur gets also a subtyping of poison right from the start, which also could be helpful. And Charmander is the most popular choice usually, except I'm going to go with Squirtle, just because I don't use it as often as the other 2, and yes. So, you can leave in the comments section what you think I should nickname it once I get to Lavender Town. And Gary, of course, takes the one that has a type advantage over yours, being the asshole that he is. So we're going to walk down here, and Gary's gonna stop us. He wants to battle. So, you have to accept it. So you battle him. Alright, here we go. First battle of the Let's Play. Go Squirtle, which has a name that we don't know yet. Oh, for Pete's sake, so pushy as always. I've never had a Pokemon before, have I? Actually, I've had many. We know all this. We know all this. I know all this. Okay. So, basically, it's a battle of tackling or scratching if Charmander's in the battle. And you basically just tackle each other and then until one of them faints. It's very simple, because it's the first battle of the game, obviously. Except, excuse me. Squirtle having the type advantage and just getting a critical hit there probably is going to win the battle for me. And him growling. Yeah, I'm probably going to win this one. I actually have had to use the potion that you get from the PC in the first battle of the game much more times than I care to admit, but oh well. It's kind of embarrassing having used an item on the first battle of the game, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case here. And one more hit I think is going to do it for Bulbasaur. And there it goes. Alright, so we won the first battle of the game. Not bad. And if you win the first battle, you always level up to level 6. As you can see there, its special defense and its defense are already relatively high compared to its other stats. So we defeated Gary, which is good. Unbelievable, I picked the wrong Pokemon. Actually, he picked the right Pokemon in this scenario, but oh well. Always have something to complain about. Alright. Then Oak just explains about money and all that. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Okay, Gramps, smell you later. Which is a phrase he says that gets very obnoxious, actually. So we're gonna go out here. And there's the token fat guy who says technology's amazing. There he is. Alright, let's go onward to Route 1, where you will find Pidgey. I forgot about her. This is the girl who teaches you how to open the start menu. Okay, thank you, I guess. Anyway, up here you'll find a Pidgey, which is Pidgeot is a pretty good choice. Let's see if I can find one here, and no, it's a Rattata. Anyway, Pidgeot is a pretty good choice. I mean, it's an alright bird, but there's definitely better alternatives if you can just be a little bit more patient. Like, if you be a tiny bit more patient to get up to that route, I forget which route it is, but the one that leads into, Victory Road, then you can find Spearow, which is just a bit better than Pidgeot, or Fearow, and then if you become even more patient and wait until a little bit later in the game, you can get Dodrio, which is a terrific Pokemon. And Rattata, I wouldn't really try a Rattata, just because it's just just really can't take a hit very well. This guy I think will give you a potion. I believe that guy gives you a potion down there, and the other guy teaches you how to jump down a ledge. Anyway. Okay. Rattata. And here he is. Hi, I work at a Pokemon Mart as part of the convenience chain. Okay, just give me my item. Give me my item. Thank you. Alright. So I can just speed this up since I'm breaking the law and using an emulator, which is very handy. Oh, and there's a Pidgey. Anyway, Pidgey, pretty good Pokemon, just there's better alternatives out there. Rattata, probably not a very good choice if you're actually, unless you're trying to do some sort of bad Pokemon run on this game. It's probably not a great choice. Anyway, when you get up to Viridian City, what you want to do is go into the Pokemart, which is the building with the blue roof, and the Pokemon Center is the one with the pink one. And this guy... Hey, you came from Palatown? You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? And we get Oak's parcel. First key item. Alright, so we're just gonna speed on back. And there's been a lot of dispute over what people think that Oak's parcel is. Many people think it's the GS ball, and many people think it's the Master Ball. Except I think that they weren't even thinking about that when they made this game, and that it's just a coincidence. Or, not even a coincidence. I don't know where people even got that from. But oh well. Now we deliver back to Oak. in here. And this is where Oak introduces us to his Pokédex. Alright, something for me. I give him the parcel. And it's the custom Pokeball. Yeah, that's where they got it from. It's either the GS Ball, the Master Ball, or a coincidence. I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Pokédex. Basically, he's too old and lazy to do this by himself, so he makes Gary and I do it. And I think you all probably know what a Pokédex is by now, if you're watching this. So, he gives us some Pokeballs too, which is pretty helpful. Alright, whatever. Yeah, you're too old, so I have to do it. Yeah, he won't be necessary. He'll borrow a town map from his sis. You know what? I'm gonna go get a town map from his sis. Give me that. Alright, and we get it, the town map. Our second key item. Now let's go onward. Up toward Viridian City. From now on, I'll either use repels or just skip through when I get to a wild Pokemon encounter. So you don't really have to worry about that anymore. Alright. Unless I'm training. And I'm probably going to do some, training up a little bit in between episodes. And I'll say that in the beginning of the video if I did. And you might see a noticeable difference. Alright, I'm going to skip through this. Alright, we're back. Just a little battle there. And if you go over here, there's a battle against Gary. Just a little extra. No, not over there. Didn't go far up enough. Okay, if you go over here, there's another battle against Gary, except I don't think I'm really ready for that yet. I think I need to catch another Pokemon. Or not actually catch another Pokemon, just train mine up. And if you go back up here, this guy's going to give you the TCTV, which is a pretty useless tool. Yeah, he needed his coffee. And what's funny about this game is they speak about the Pokédex like everybody knows what it is, even though he just supposedly invented it. It's kind of ridiculous. And this old man is going to show us how to catch a Weedle, which is a bad Pokemon. And he has a potion in his bag somehow. Except I don't really see that backpack on him. All I see is his crooked back. And he catches the Weedle. Alright. Come on. That was educational, wasn't it? No, not really, actually. And he gives us the TGTV, which is crap. And it's his grandson in that video. I don't remember where that's from, but I think he says it somewhere in this game. And that is also the old man who triggers the missing no glitch, which isn't really that significant. And also, you can find Caterpie in here, which would be really cool if I actually found it here. Nope. Anyway, you can find Caterpie in there, except I didn't. So, that's just about all the time I have for this video. So, in the next video, I'm going to be, well, in between videos, I'm going to train up my Squirtle. Except in the next video, we're going to get past Viridian Forest and hopefully beat the gym leader if we have enough time. Which I think we probably will. So, anyway, until then, I will see you later.